Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. I'm going to create a Halloween card using my Big Shot and my brand new Deco label framelits. I'm going to start by creating my card base. I have basic black, cut 8.5 by 5.5. I put it on my Simply scored it at the 4 1/4 mark, and that creates the fold line for my card. And then I'm going to attach to the front of the card some Witch's Brew Designer Series paper. If you want to have a better look at the paper, it's really neat paper. It's on page 21 of the holiday catalog. It's listed down there. If you don't have a holiday catalog yet and you don't have a demonstrator in your area, feel free to contact me and I'll be happy to mail one to you. So I'm going to bring in my snail adhesive. I'm going to turn the Witch's Brew paper over, put some snail on the back, and then I'm going to adhere this strip of paper on the front of the card. I'll have the measurements over on my blog. It's 4 1/4 and I think it's by 2, but I'm not sure. And then because the color in the Witch's Brew paper is Tangerine Tango, I've got 2 strips of Tangerine Tango that I'm going to attach. There we go. I'm going to put 1 strip above the Designer Series paper and 1 strip below. Just adds a pop of color. There we go. All right, now I'm going to bring in my Deco Labels framelits, and I'm going to use the smallest one and the second smallest one, and they're going to create layers for the front of my card. All right, I have a piece of basic black scrap cardstock, and I have the second smallest Deco label framelit. I've got my magnetic platform. This is a must-have if you love framelits and thinlits that we've just come out with, because it holds them in place when you're die cutting. Bottom standard cutting pad, my cardstock. I have my framelit, top standard cutting pad, and just roll it on through. And that die cuts out a black Deco label. And then I'm going to bring in a piece of basic gray cardstock. It's just scrap cardstock, and I've got the smallest Deco label thinlit. Same sandwich combination. Run that through my Big Shot. Then I'm going to attach these 2 layers together. I could use Stampin' Dimensionals, but in this case I want them to be flat. But if you wanted to add just a little bit more pop to the front of your card, there we go. You could use a Stampin' Dimensional under the basic gray layer. Now I want to create a phrase for the front of my card, and I'm going to use the brand new Tags for You stamp set and the Trick or Treat stamp. I've got the corresponding Tangerine Tango. So I'll ink that up, stamp it down, and then I have the label bracket punch. This punch is corresponding with the Tags for You stamp set, and you can actually get it as a bundle to save yourself 15%. And I'll just show you the page in the holiday catalog. Here we go. It's page 37, and it shows you the stamp set and then the matching label bracket punch. Now for this part, I am going to bump it up. I'm going to bring in my card front and my Deco framelits layers. I'm going to put this layer on the front like that, and then my Trick or Treat, I'm going to put 1 Stampin' Dimensional in the center. It's just a bit crooked. There we go. And then I'm going to put the trick or treat phrase in the center like so. And then to complete my card, or to finish it off, I have cut already. I made a bow on the bolt of my basic black taffeta ribbon, and then I cut off the bow, and I'm going to attach it to the front of my card using a mini glue dot. I love these glue dots for attaching bows. You just press the knot of the bow right on the bolt of the mini glue dots, and then add it like that. And there we go, a completed card, a trick-or-treat card. Now, you'll know that when I open up my card, it's black inside, which is very difficult. So you've got two options, because obviously if you took a ballpoint pen to write on it, you wouldn't be able to see it. So sometimes I will cut a 5 1/4 by 4 inch layer using Whisper White, so I could stamp something inside. But I want to show you another brand new product that's in the holiday catalog. It is called a chalk marker, a Stampin' Chalk marker, and it's white. So what I'm going to do for the inside of this Halloween card is I'm going to use the marker instead. Let me just show you. I'll bring back in my basic black scrap piece. So you take off and the marker lid, and you can just write on the inside, and it's instantly dry. It looks like chalk, but it's not. It's a marker. It's got a fairly thick rounded end, so you can create anything you want on any dark cardstock. So when I send this card to my son who's away at college, I'll send him a Halloween card. I'll write him a message inside using my chalk marker. So that's another new product to share with you today that's just awesome. For a complete listing of the supplies and the measurements for the layers for the cardstock, please hop on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutsstamping.com. While on my blog, subscribe to my customer newsletters. I have a newsletter coming out this week. You can look at the virtual and local to Raleigh clubs that I'm running and classes. You can ask me a question, or you can place an order for the products I use to make this card. I'm Terry. I am Nuts About Stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.